All right, y'all. Listen, it is Lady Kimberly Jackson, and we are here back like we never left, literally,
Right.
on Unfiltered Real Talk Beyond the Pew. Let's go. All right, y'all. Listen, we are back, and I'm so excited to be back, to return back. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left y'all, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, you got that. You got Leroy's a vibe. He's a whole vibe. But anyway, I'm so excited to have my co-hosts back. But let me tell you something. I gotta really let y'all know I'm really excited to have my homie, my girl, my sister, the one who I permanently put as a co-host on the last show that we were here a couple months back. It is my girl, Rashonda Moreau.
What up?
Yeah.
It's season 2.
Season 2. What's going on with you? We need to catch up on you anyway. What you tell us what has changed since the last time you've been here? Go ahead and tell it. I want you to tell it. I ain't gonna tell it. You tell it.
The Lord saw fit to make me a honeybee. Okay.
And what's
Because I feel like I'm too old. I'm too young for a grandmother, a Mimi, a mama, and all that old stuff. I'm too young for that.
Yeah.
So I have I'm a honeybee.
Okay. Okay.
I want my grandson to be like, hey, I'm gonna call him a honeybee. Because depends on what you're doing to him, whether you're gonna get the bee or the honey. Okay. So, hey,
Which one you want? I'm sick of her.
Which one's gonna be?
that's your choice.
That's why I put y'all next to each other.
Yeah, so that's your choice.
All right.
Yeah.
But other than congratulations.
That, yes,
Thank you.
congratulations.
I was struggling on the way here trying to get the car seat part out the car. I was like,
come on, honey.
I was like, let me. I'm panicking. I'm like, I get the bass part out. And I'm like, you know what? I said, you know what? Yeah. That's why I had one child. That's why.
It's like riding a bike.
No.
That baby not at all.
In that car, I'm pulling
bike you ride.
safety things and all that. I was like, you know what? I was about to just leave and be like, hey, my daughter gonna have to change it when she pick him up.
Yeah.
That's all. Like he in the car seat.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Please disregard that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do work for, the man. And I don't want that to be, But yeah, that's what I've been having going on.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, it's good to see you. It's good to have you back.
We in this thing.
I'm glad. And Mr. Leroy.
Award-winning.
Award-winning.
Hello.
What's up, fam?
National recording.
How y'all feeling?
All that.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
Cause we be watching you,
And
but we want you to tell the people
Yeah.
what you been up to.
Oh, look, man, we keeping busy for sure. I just released my latest single on time.
all right.
August 15th. So
And it's a banger.
Where can we listen to it at?
it's streaming live right now on all digital platforms.
That's what we need.
Wherever you listen to your music, it's right there. Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok.
And who produced it?
Shout out to the homie, the H-Town family, Zach Fisher.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
Zach Fisher, man.
Hit maker.
Yeah, no doubt. No question about it.
And another one.
Yeah. Zach put his stamp on it for sure, man. So much love to the homie for sure.
That's good.
And much love to the whole fam, the whole NMP fam. You know. Just
Shout out to Miss Tina.
Yeah. She got a record out. And one of my other label mates, Brianna
Yes.
Pride. So
Yes.
we in a good space. We 2 months in. We pressing, we pushing. So I just found out yesterday we just hit the Billboard chart.
Yes.
that's
Congratulations.
Is it hard to get on a Billboard charts? Like as a
It
like
can
an
be.
independent? Okay.
I am independent.
That's what I was gonna say. Like as an independent artist, like
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
It's hard to
very
do a lot of
Okay.
things.
Very hard. Fortunately for me, I've been blessed to be on a label.
Yes.
So I have a little bit more of a push than more indie artists may have.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not investing on my own.
Yeah.
And sewing into my own brand, but yes, to answer your question, yeah, it's difficult to get on the
Very.
chart. So, just very thankful to be in the position, and very, very, very thankful for what the Lord is doing in the life of our music. So,
That's cool.
shout out God.
Yeah,
Shout out God.
He the man. He is the man.
Okay, the man.
The big one, not the little one.
Not the little one, not the
Yeah.
little one.
Yeah.
And my special co-host, who
All
we've been
right.
trying to get here for the longest.
Mm.
We finally got him, Rashonda.
Yes.
He made
Shekinah
it.
Kai Mitchell, Houston's own.
Yeah.
What's been going on with you?
Oh, it's been a year. I released some new music as
Yep.
well. I dropped my first single.
All right.
You know, I've been doing BGVs and singing on everybody else's stuff, and so I finally put out my own project.
Oh.
A single, "Flows from You," dropped March 7th of this year.
Okay.
And it's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's just a reminder that God is our source. Sometimes, you know, we
That's
go
it.
through stuff in the way that the world is right now. We just need to remind ourselves that what our situation is not where our hope lies.
Yeah.
So that's been
Oh,
good.
Say that again.
Wasn't he
That's
in
a
there?
word.
He was in there.
Yeah. I mean, the
He was deep in
Bible
there.
had open.
I tell people anything I
Offering
do, it
time,
speaks
all
to
that.
me first.
Come on.
Yeah. And that's how it's supposed to be, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can tell when it don't.
Mhm.
But I also released a book the same day.
Look at there.
It's called Worship, the Worshipper's Workbook. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the single, which is part of a bigger project I'm doing, Back to Basics. So just getting back to the root and
Yeah.
the main thing.
Yeah.
So it's for worship leaders, but it's also for anybody who has a relationship with God that wants to get deeper into what worship is and what it's not.
Yeah.
And what we've made it and getting back to that relationship. So that's been good. Still contracting BGV, still doing my vocals,
Yeah.
my agency, Creative Collective, still project managing for artists and stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yes.
I love that,
Right.
man. Congratulations.
And you had just had an incredible birthday weekend celebration that I had the honor of being a part of and
She's
hosting.
not down yet.
How was
Yeah.
that? Y'all,
Tell
I
us
really
about
did
it.
not. He just passed the mic for 2 seconds, and I was
no.
like,
Tell us
okay.
about it.
That clip is going viral. So I celebrate myself
Yeah.
every year for
Yes.
my birthday
What's
since
wrong with
my
that?
30th.
Mhm.
I realized that no one celebrates you like you.
Yes.
And so I invest in it and I also curate events. So I said, you know what, let's make it special. So every year in September, I do an event. We have different themes. So this year was 2-in-1. I did a gospel brunch tributing legends of male and female gospel groups. So we did the
Okay.
Clark sisters. We did Lisa Knowles and the Brown Singers. We did the Winans. We did Commission.
Mhm.
And so this beautiful woman came and hosted the brunch for me like
Yeah.
only she can. High energy and gonna make you have a good time.
Yeah.
And then they were doing a Mary tribute for Heaven.
Mm.
And just a little snippet, it was part of a medley, and my vocal director slipped her the mic.
Mhm.
And people look around the room like, where's that voice coming from? And she she embodied that.
Took y'all
She made
together.
you want to go to heaven.
Yeah.
You better take
know
it there.
I hope not
And
to hell.
And that video has been trending on social media. Like, yeah, it was really, that was a
Lord,
special
That's
event. We honored Black-owned businesses that night, and it was a
Yeah.
big deal. Every year it gets bigger and better. So
That's
yeah,
love. I
she'll
love
be
that.
back next year.
No.
Like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, because he be doing them all the time.
I'm one of the few people that's gonna let me sing background.
You know that's my girl.
I
Yes.
ask him every time.
I know. Oh man, so it has been an interesting year
Mm.
for me. Just having to take a break, honestly, from the show, because I was just too busy moving on my own.
Hey.
And getting in my own place, not too far from a girl over here, actually. And it has been an experience. The last 7 months has been an experience. Just a little bit, just a snippet of that testimony, having to go back to my parents for 3 years when it was supposed to have been a year,
Yeah.
but it turned into 3. It just is what it is. And last year, losing my job. And so God had blessed me with something different. I just celebrated a year on the job that I'm on now.
Mhm.
And then I moved into my own, and I love where I'm at. It's very peaceful, very quiet. And so I needed that time to really just rebuild just Kim.
Mhm.
You know, I had to lay aside music. I couldn't record. I wasn't really pushing my music. I wasn't really doing anything with anything. I was just really trying to refocus my mind on just Kim. And so I had some challenges that I had to face, some warfare I had to go through. I mean, there was just so many different things, but God has literally kept me to be able to get back to what I love doing, and that's this show.
Yeah.
And so when I told my co-host, I was like, I'm ready to go back. We're going back. You sure, girl? I'm going back. We're going next month. We're going back.
Let's go.
Okay. Like, it was just like, no, God, I know you gave me this dream for a reason. I know you embedded this into me since 2024. And so it has to continue. And so I'm thankful for the show. I'm thankful for my co-host, for having my back, for just being consistent, a sister. She has definitely seen me through them challenges this summer. And has she's been pushing me like, hey, get your life
now.
together.
Come on
get
now.
yourself together.
Stop being stubborn and be still. I want to see. I said, "Girl, you can't even talk."
Yeah.
Like, y'all, it was just something stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm so grateful. And once I was able to get back to me after going through pneumonia, having pneumonia in your lung as a singer really is the worst thing ever. And then having a concussion in the same week as the pneumonia. Yeah. And so it's been a long summer.
She a little accident prone.
We're going to have to talk about this after.
I'm a little accident prone. I was just saying.
Nobody it was just like an accident. Nobody,
I'm just saying, y'all. I'm being real. I'm beyond the pew, and I was beyond other stuff. But anyway, Leroy, I'm sorry. But y'all, I done been through it. But I'm still alive, thank God. I'm a little accident prone, but I'm still alive.
Yeah.
And so I have gotten back, since then, I've gotten back to singing this fall. I have been very busy this fall.
Nice.
I knew what it was going to be. I went to the last event I did with Mike Dixon and Mike Robertson. And that lady who invited me, shout out to Miss D, they prayed over me that night. Cause I mean, I was still like sick. Like, I was still going back in and out. And they prayed over me that night and covered me. And they said, you pour out so much.
Right. You do.
Who's pouring back into you?
Correct.
Right.
That's a ministry struggle, right?
Yeah.
We pour out so much, and we looking for somebody to put the gas back in us.
Yeah.
Because once you pour out, you out of gas.
That's right.
And I was out of gas that day. And they poured back into me. So ever since then, things have just changed. So I got to see Jesus Will See You Through hit the urban influencer charts.
Yeah.
We're at number 15 now.
Okay.
Started at 30, now we're just going up. We were nominated for Texas Gospel Music Excellence Award for Female Artist of the Year. And now I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Next month to be on Atlanta Live. Shout out to those Baxters. I'm excited about being a part of the show next month. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So
You gonna
I'm
feel it.
excited about getting back to my norm. And then in a few months, I'm celebrating my I don't like it.
No wrong with
Spit
it.
it out.
I'm gonna get it out.
Don't spit it out. Get better with
I'm
time.
celebrating my 40th. My 40th birthday in a few months.
See?
I did it. I got it out.
Go with it.
February 22nd. Actually, on my birthday, I'm actually going to do it. It's my birthday on a Sunday, y'all. Come on, Jesus.
Hey.
And so we're celebrating big, y'all. It's going to be a big, big event. 40 years of just everything.
Yeah.
God, Jesus, service, faithfulness, struggle, storm, and the rain. Hallelujah. I'm about to go in. Anyway. I'm excited about that. Some amazing artists are going to be a part. Shout out to Keenan Coleman, who's coming down here. Nancy Michelle, who's coming down here. Also, I have my daughter, who is also on the program that night, on the concert. She's going to be praise dancing.
Praise is what she do.
Yes. Also, I
What up,
have...
Tamarine? Wait, did you buy her a new one?
Not yet, but I will
Okay.
soon. Also, we have Daniel Atkins coming in the
Yeah.
building. Natasha, Fiery Bates
Listen.
is coming in. We have Tyler Perry's Medea from Medea's on the Run and Medea. Oh Lord, on the Run. Edit that.
It's one of them.
From Medea.
Medea's on the Run and Medea's Neighbors
Look,
from
it's one of 'em.
Hell.
It's one of 'em.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Who plays Wally the mailman in Neighbors and Medea's Neighbors from Hell. David Stewart is coming down here. And then I got my boy. He's already sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Who is emceeing and hosting that night. Leroy Thomas, y'all.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
We're gonna have a good time.
It's about to go down. And then, of course, Shekinah, he summons me.
Yeah.
I told him I was looking for 3 BGVs. He said, "Oh, you are looking for 2, because I'm gonna be there. You looking for 2?
What is this?
He had to remind me. What
So
is
that's
this?
brand new at 40,
Let me know
huh?
what time frame.
Rashad
Let
said,
me know what time frame.
Right.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
So we are excited, y'all, about what God is doing. I'm
Yeah.
excited about what God is doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All of us.
It's one thing you leaving out. You starting your entrepreneur thing. You starting to create and do little side businesses
Sides,
and stuff like that.
it's a lot of side. It's a lot of
Acknowledge that.
side.
Yeah.
Vocal
You know-
coaching is something I'm gonna get ready to
Acknowledge
step
the-
into, you
yeah.
guys.
Graphics.
Thank you.
And graphics, yeah.
Because she like to downplay what she got going on.
Hey.
Stop doing that.
I just trying
We
to
need
be
to know.
humble.
The
Okay.
world needs to know.
So shout out the vocal coach thing again.
Yes,
Where they can go.
vocal I am doing vocal coaching. You guys have
Oh.
started doing that. So if you need a little
'Cause I need one.
You need a
then hit me up. Let me
Why
know.
you playing?
Lift your glasses up and blink your eyes.
You know.
Hey, we selling lashes. We doing
Yeah,
everything.
lashes,
Big
everything.
Look,
Everything, y'all. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we could catch up and do what we do. But too, y'all, real quick, we want to talk about something that is been a major that's been detrimental into our society, and that's mental health.
Yeah.
A lot of people are suffering from mental health, suffering from depression.
Mhm.
A lot of people are committing suicide. There's so many different things that is going on in the mental health side.
Yeah.
And so just real quick, like, let's talk about that. Like, what are you guys seeing or experiencing with mental health, or any personal experience that you might want to share?
I'm going to say an unpopular opinion. Please know I am still saved and walk with the Lord. But you just can't pray about everything.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Jesus
Like-
and therapy.
You need the Lord and a therapist.
Yes.
Okay, you need someone that you can really talk to, a non-biased person. I
Sure.
respect, like, you can talk to the pastors, the mother at the church, the various people at the church. You need someone separate
Mhm.
Professional.
from that. You need a professional that will walk you through some things. A lot of people have been triggered, or mental health has been triggered by things they have experienced in the church.
Right.
Absolutely.
So therefore, to me, you need prayer
Mhm.
and a therapist.
No question.
Definitely.
Honesty and accountability. You need a slew of things
Yeah.
That's right.
to really end. That's my really main thing. And for the church to start acknowledging mental health is real.
It's a real
Yeah.
It's a
thing.
real
Yeah.
thing.
It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you can no longer glance over that, you know,
No.
because
Because
it,
we do that a lot.
yeah,
Mm.
and it has such a major impact
Mm-hmm.
on individuals who are affected by mental health.
Mhm.
But I most certainly believe myself that therapy is necessary.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, it's necessary, and it's not just necessary when you're dealing with something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's necessary even when things are great.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the one thing that therapy did for me, it kind of helped me understand me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it also showed me the error of my ways
Yeah.
because I ain't perfect,
Right.
you know. And you know, when you can get to the point to where you can honestly acknowledge that, you know, my actions was really what caused the
Mhm.
fallout
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or the crisis or
Yeah.
the misunderstanding or whatever. When you get to that point, I think that, you know, it really takes a level of maturity.
Yeah.
For you to just really own. I can't say that, but own your stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Beyond
saying it like
you.
that. When you can get to the point where you owning your stuff, and you understanding, how your behavior or comments or what have you
Mhm.
affected a situation or a relationship or what have you. I mean, it's helped. My therapy has helped me with my marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has helped me on my job as a leader, as a manager, dealing with employees. I
Yeah.
mean, it's multifaceted. So I think that it's extremely necessary.
Yeah.
I think you gotta have it, and also it taught me how to protect my peace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's important.
a big one.
It taught me how to protect my peace. In the other show we were talking about when you said, Kim, you got to learn how to say no to something.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's the first step
Mhm.
in learning how to protect your peace.
Yeah.
Is saying no,
Saying no.
because you can't expose yourself and your mental space and capacity to everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so that's one thing that has really, really, really helped me, and it really transformed me.
Yeah.
It really changed me in a lot of ways, because I started to put me first.
That's right.
And believe it or not, folk ain't gonna like that.
No.
Oh no.
You know,
The
Oh,
no
no.
is what's gonna take them down
What?
immediately. No.
Nope.
People don't like when you put yourself first and
Yeah.
put your priorities first and take care of yourself and make decisions that best benefit you. That when you do opt to step into another space to offer help or render aid,
Yeah.
Right.
you can maximize the opportunity by doing the best you can, because you're in a great mental space.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's necessary. I mean, go talk to somebody, an LPC,
Mm-hmm.
not your homie, but a licensed professional counselor. You understand what I'm saying?
Me.
Because
Show me the paper.
yeah,
Show
it's
me your
necessary.
paper.
Yeah, put it in a frame.
Put it in frame.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Write it down.
But how does that perspective help you as a artist? Like for a person that's in the limelight and stuff like that, how does that help you with I hear your self-awareness, what we call it in the mental health world,
Yeah,
self-awareness.
self-awareness. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5 classes in a class to become a therapist. But no, how does that self-awareness help you
Yeah.
as an artist in the limelight? How does that
Well,
help you, affect you?
it just keeps me grounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, it helps me to stay grounded. It helps me really to appreciate those who are around me, who is really, adding value to whatever the task is or what we're doing, or just to me as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want to make sure that you in this space,
Yeah.
you want to always make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who want to see you win and have a best interest in what you're doing.
That's
right.
right.
And so it just helps me to see things a little clearer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In being more grounded,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you in the limelight and when you in situations like this where you pull from here to there, you miss a lot of things. A lot of things fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a good team around you, that's why I appreciate my team so much, because they shield me from a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I don't really have to deal with because I got a PR person speaking on my behalf.
Mhm.
Or I have a manager who is facilitating things in the background, orchestrating things in the background,
Yeah.
that allows me to just show up.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the way
You
it
know?
should be.
So
Help.
so it just helps to
Listen.
keep me grounded for sure.
And I think everybody I'm sure has seen this. It's so prevalent in the music and entertainment industry with substance abuse and
Yeah.
depression
Yes.
and suicide,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
people don't know how to separate that persona from
Yes,
who
sir.
you are.
They
Yep.
don't.
Therapy has changed my life as someone
Mhm.
who, everybody has a story, but I've gone through so much trauma from childhood to today. In all different forms, and I've always said that's something that I wanted to do, and it wasn't until I was in my 20s when I actually went to therapy
Yeah.
for the first time. And you know how we have in our mind what we think something's going to be like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll never forget my first session. You do an intake and you filled out forms and they kind of have an idea. And my therapist said, limits, boundaries, and non-negotiables. You don't have them. And before I can deal with any of your trauma, you got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to work through it.
Yeah.
And when Leroy said something powerful, because people in your life are wanting certain things, she said, you might want to tell the people in your life, I'm going on a journey of self-discovery.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And things are going to change.
Yeah.
She said, you're going to see 2 things. Some people who were opportunistic will not be happy with your change,
That's
and they'll
right.
fall off and things will happen.
Mhm.
She said that some people legitimately love you, but you have to give them grace because you've allowed them to treat you and
That's
see
right.
you in such a way for so long
Yeah.
that now when you're changing, it takes an adjustment.
Yeah.
She said, so give it time because you can't just go off of their initial reactions.
That's right.
And I've seen that pan out in my life. I think therapy has changed every aspect of who I am.
Right.
You know, as an entrepreneur, as a worship leader, as a believer, as an uncle, all the roles that I play, therapy has allowed me, like Leah said, to see myself in a different capacity, in a different way, and then I treat people differently based on how I've been treated. And so I think it's very important.
Yeah.
I think the greatest thing we can do for ourselves is to see ourselves.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think I think for me, the word that it was funny because the job I worked in a couple years ago was asking us, what is your word for the year that you're going to use for the whole year? What is it that you want for yourself? And where do you want to see your life going? And I told myself this year, my word was peace.
Yeah.
Mine's is great.
Because a lot of the mental health is coming from not having any peace.
Yeah.
And our mind is one of the weakest things on our bodies because that's the thing that plays on us the most. Because you could be sitting in a quiet room just fine.
Yeah.
Nothing, and them thoughts just start running.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, and so even being able to have a peace of mind, in my opinion, is way more important.
Worth more than gold.
And then being able to create boundaries. In order, and let me tell you something.
Just say no.
Ain't nothing wrong with creating boundaries to be able to find your own peace. Because at the end of the day, you got to go home by yourself to whoever you go home with, and all those people that you're around, they not going to be around all the time.
Right. That's right.
They're not going to be around all the time. So if you got to find your peace and find a way to find, I'm not saying to go and, do it by, doing anything that you ain't supposed to be doing to find your peace, but create the boundary. It's okay to say, listen, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it no more, because that right there does not bring me peace.
But you know what I love too, and what you said, my therapist, that lady changed my life, y'all. It's crazy.
Baby,
And
it's hard to find a good therapist. I mean, it's hard.
It's
really
hard.
is.
And because I got my requirements.
You
But
should though.
She said something like you just said. The difference, what I never knew my entire life, is the difference between boundaries and limits.
Yep.
And when you put them in perspective of one is for other people, one is for yourself.
That's
correct.
I think we are very easy at projecting, I'm not going to let people make me do nothing. But it's like, no, you are the one who overlooks your boundaries.
That's right.
So if you put it in place and you override them, then it's your fault.
Exactly.
So one of the big things I had to do, I would exhaust myself. I would work until I had nothing left to give. I would say yes when I wanted to say no, doing things that I knew I shouldn't, whether it was giving or whatever it was. And, sometimes that hits close to home. It's our family and our circle that pulls the most. And again, we let them. But when I learned that, like, okay, I can tell people I'm not coming to nothing that's after 9 p.m. But if they call, or if I do it one time and I make the exception, then now I'm holding myself accountable.
Right.
And so even in what you said, those boundaries, put them in place, but then you got to respect them just as much.
You got to respect them. And be like, because now I'm at a point, I'm getting closer to 40.
Oh,
She grown.
I'm at a point now where I'm like, I don't feel like it. If I don't feel like I ain't gonna do it. Especially if it does not benefit the ministry of, first of all, God, and then it doesn't benefit, okay, so how is this gonna help purpose-wise? Because my cousin always told me, or tells me, she'd be like, some things people might not always call you, people might not always, ask you to do this, ask you to do that, but you have to realize that things now for you in your life it has to be about purpose now. Like everything has to be purposeful. What is the reason why I'm doing this? Because if it doesn't bring me peace, if it don't make sense, I ain't doing it. I'll be like, look, I'm tired.
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vibe.
Because I was talking to my therapist. We was talking about the difference between people pleasing and being considerate.
Oh, that's good.
She said, "Are you people pleasing or are you being considerate of someone?" She said, "Because you sound like I know."
That's a whole nother episode right there.
Oxymoronic,
that need its own episode.
It does.
It does.
It really does. It's real oxymoronic because you try to people please. Well, I'm not gonna say I try to people please, but you know, some people exercise that tactic to keep peace.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but in being considerate, you let a lot of stuff slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not being honest
Yeah.
with a person, you know, because you're being considerate of their feelings, and you don't want them to, you don't want it to impact them in a negative fashion.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a slippery
I got
slope.
a question. So if you're appeasing people and pleasing to get peace, is it peace?
No.
It ain't peace.
Because when Kim said it earlier, I was like, what's our definition of peace?
Yeah. Because really we're supposed to have peace and chaos. So it could be going out, it can go haywire around, but we still have this sense of peace.
That's right.
So it's not the absence of chaos, it's the stillness in the midst of chaos.
Correct.
Yeah, and y'all, this has been a very good subject. You know, we ran out of time.
On next week's
episode. You know, so we definitely gonna be talking about people pleasing.
Yeah.
Next episode, because that needs a whole 30 minutes, hour and a half, 2 hours. So thank y'all for coming.
It's a lot of people pleasing.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being a part. We out of time.
Next week.
And yeah, we'll see y'all on Unfiltered Real Talk Beyond the Pew.
I need a button.